And so, let the pageant begin.
Around this season, every year, the shortest day of all draws near. The nights grow cold, our faces long. The remedy, break forth in song. Across the earth, all people know the remedy when cold winds blow. Stoke the fire, cook the dishes, special too, this season's wishes. Tell the stories, gather kin, even let the strangers in. Hear sweet music's blessed sound, all celebrate the world around. Sit back now while our choir brings a few songs that our world sings to brighten up the longest nights and raise our hearts to lofty heights.
Costumes and props will help fill in the pictures.
Let's start with the best loved Christmas song. You better sing along.
A Jew who was born in 1888 and died in 1989. That's less than 20 years ago, friends. Just think, he was nearly 30 when he became a soldier in World War I. That's when he wrote God Bless America.
As a Jew, Irving Berlin celebrated Hanukkah, another winter solstice holiday. So let's do the most familiar Hanukkah tune.
Dreidel, to the stars and calculated the length of daylight, the best time for harvest, and then the great stowing away of grain and dried meat, people celebrated on the shortest day of the year. The Romans did it wonderfully, with a week-long festival called Saturnalia. Not always, but some years Saturn appears to the naked eye, most recently on December 17th, 2002. Saturn appeared at its brightest ever in recorded history. Great reason for a party. In their music, Romans used several modes instead of scales familiar to us. One of them was the Lydian mode. Russell, would you play our familiar major scale and then the Lydian mode? Can you hear the slight difference? According to the Roman writer Athenaeus, music in the Lydian mode encouraged a fondness for drinking. Also, the physicians of Greek and Roman times prescribed certain types of music for specific illnesses. Music in the Lydian mode was good for loss of appetite, melancholia not related to heartbreak, and to soften malice towards one's animal stock, especially horses.
Best of all, Saturnalia was celebrated by allowing for one day only slaves to become masters and masters to be slaves. Here is a song in Lydian mode celebrating this rite of the Saturnalia.